everybody, this is Chris at Reptiles. Thank you for joining me for a bonus video. And today I'm going to review a product that I've been using for the last 3 years nonstop. It impressed me, even though I wasn't expecting much out of this at all. It's just impressive that I paid such a little price for this, and it's kept on going for 3 years straight. And what that is the Jumpstart thermostat. I don't know if there's any other reviews on YouTube. When I looked before, when I first got this, there really wasn't. There might be a couple now, but this thing's been running in my reptile room for 3 years on my leopard gecko rack. When I first started out with a little sea serpent rack, I think it was like a little 9 little tubs. I got that for my leopard geckos. Then I moved up to a reptile basics rack, and I have 12 tubs in there now, the long tubs. And then I actually got some of the bigger ones. I actually got some of the bigger tubs now, so it holds 6 big tubs. So it's been running those 2 racks for 3 years straight. This one has, when I switched this one over to my new reptile basic rack about a year ago, and it's been working ever since. I'm amazed. I wasn't expecting much from this thing. It's been going for 3 years. I have 2 other ones I use. I use one on my carpet python. She's in her own little cage. I use it for a heat mat. Well, I have one also set up for my boa. He's in his own little cage too. Now, was I expecting that much from it? No. Was I expecting to use it that long? Not really. In two days ago, it actually hit its 3rd year of use. Yes, Ringo. So I can't deny that it's worked well for me. Pretty much what you do is you have to set the temperature, you hold that down, and then you turn it to the temperature you want, go up and down. It'll actually flash, and you go up and down with the temperature, and you set it, and that's pretty much it. You take this part right here, this is the thermometer. What I do is I tape it to actually the tape itself or the heating pad, and then I'm done. It worked really well. Was I expecting that much from this thing? Honestly, I wasn't. But I got it for temporary, and then I just like, well, I'm gonna keep this thing going and see how good it works. And it's definitely went beyond my hopes for it, my expectations. It does have some cons. So say you want your breeding season, you want to like have a nighttime temperature. Obviously this won't do it. You'd have to manually go in there and set nighttime temperature. That's kind of a downer, but I'm not, like I said, this is just a basic thing. Also, the way it heats is it shuts off and on. So what happens is it reaches up to the temperature. Say it's 89 right now, or I think I set it at 90. It'll go up to 90, it'll go down 4 degrees and then turn back on. Back up to 90, turn off. After it hits about 86, it'll turn back on. So that's how it works. It works fine for hatchlings. It works fine for leopard geckos. It works good for my my carpet, my boa tanks. That's what I use them on for. I use them for those 3 things. Just because they're easier, I can put them across the room and they're real easy. But I wouldn't recommend it for a big a rack. Obviously, if you're gonna spend that much money on an ARS rack or a freedom breeder rack, you should buy the right tools. I do have a Herpstat 4. I like it. I personally use freedom breeder thermostats. They're my favorite, but this is not a bad option, especially if you're starting out. I'm actually a stickler on the thermostat, but I can't fault this thing because it's been amazing. I've never tried any other brands, and there's some other brands out there, but the Jumpstart seems to work very well. Very impressed. It does have, like I said, some cons, but it has lots of upsides too. Pros, it's cheap. It works very well. Obviously, you wouldn't want to use it like on a breeder rack. I don't use them on any of my big racks. I could see using them on like a male rack, a small rack. I'd probably keep it like down to like a sea serpents rack or a reptile basic rack. So if you're looking just for a cheap option, I can't deny it's been successful for me. Now, if you have the money, I still recommend getting a nice one, like I think they're called Vivarium. I've never tried those, but I have the Herpstat 4 and the Freedom Breeder. I do prefer the Freedom Breeder because it has a lot more options. I just like it, period. But both of them, all 3 of those are good options, and this is not a bad option if you're first starting out. Like I said, I wouldn't use it on a big rack, but small racks or just a heating pad work out really well. Anyways, guys, if you wouldn't mind checking out some of my other videos, also hitting that like button over here. Me and Ringo, we'll see you later. Bye.